Okay, we are doing a math lesson. Everybody, eyes on the screen. All right, if you're ready for this lesson, raise your hand. Say, I'm ready. Awesome, good job. Okay, so this is a math lesson and we have a new word that we are learning. This is a geometry lesson. So we've talked about shapes and we've talked about polygons in the past. Can anybody share some shapes that they know? Any shapes at all? Go ahead. Dom, go ahead.
A square.
Square. Good. Square is a shape. Very good. And we're going to talk about a shape that's like a square. Do you have another one?
Oh, yeah, a kite.
A kite. That's great. That's really great because we're going to be talking about exactly that. Here's a word. Take a look at it. It's a long one. It's quadrilateral. Can you say that? Say quadrilateral.
Quadrilateral.
Excellent.
Quadrilateral.
So one more time. Quadrilateral.
Quadrilateral.
Excellent. Okay.
Quadrilateral.
And would you be able to read the definition of what a quadrilateral is?
A closed shape with four straight sides.
Good reading. So that's a closed shape with four straight sides. Awesome job. So what we're looking at here is a chart, and this chart's called the Freyer model, and it helps us get an idea of what this word quadrilateral means. So we're going to talk about the definition, and we're going to talk about some facts. Some facts and some characteristics of a quadrilateral. So what do we know about it? What do we know? We know that it's a shape, right? What are the characteristics of a quadrilateral? Yes, go ahead.
It has sides.
Yes, it does. It has sides. How many sides does it have? Oops.
Four.
4 sides. Good. Okay. 4 sides. And there's one more. Is it an open shape or is it a closed shape? It's closed. Awesome job. Right. So I'm sure that in your room or somewhere else you can see and find a quadrilateral, 4 sides, and it's a closed shape. By the way, not just 4 sides, but if it has 4 sides, what else does it have? It should have 4 what? Remember, we've talked about shapes before. 4 sides.
Angles.
Excellent. 4 angles. So I'm going to write that too. 4 angles. Nice work. All right. Before I ask for examples, I'm going to just write something down here. If you can, let's think of some examples of what a quadrilateral is. It has 4 sides. It's a closed shape. And of course, it has 4 angles. So what shapes can you think of that would be a good example of what a quadrilateral is? 4 sides.
My iPad.
Awesome. And what shape is your iPad?
A rectangle.
Amazing. Rectangle. Good. A rectangle is an example of a quadrilateral, right? Just like this chart or my screen, I see 4 sides and it's a closed shape, right? So we have rectangles. Anything else in your room that you can think of that would be a quadrilateral? Remember, 4 sides and it's a closed shape. I've got something here.
My blanket.
A blanket. Blanket. That's awesome. I am thinking of one right now. If you can see my screen, I've got a notebook here. I've got 4 sides and I've got a closed shape. So my notebook would be 1, right? So let me do this. Here's a rectangle, blanket, a notebook. What about a TV? Would TV be a quadrilateral? Can you give me a thumbs up if you think that is? Awesome. TV. Would even my phone, I have 4 sides and it's a closed shape. So the screen of my phone, so let's say phone screen. All right. Besides rectangles, what other shapes are quadrilaterals that you can think of that you can see around? So we have rectangles. What else has 4 sides?
Square. Square.
Awesome. And what can you think of that would be a square? Maybe something in your room. Ah, look what I've got. I've found one. What is this?
A sticky note.
Yes, awesome. So I'm gonna put sticky note. A sticky note is a square. I think that, yep, perfect. All right, can you think of anything else in your room or around your house that's a square shape?
A picture.
A picture, nice, like a picture frame. I think I might have one somewhere here. A picture or a picture frame would be square. Any other examples? Or can you think of any other shapes that would be a quadrilateral? We have rectangle, we have square. Anything else? You said it before at the beginning of the lesson.
A kite.
A kite, good. And a kite has 4 sides and it's a closed shape, but it's not a rectangle, it's not a square. Do you know the name of that shape? So it's like a diamond shape and we call that, remember, it's a rhombus, which means that the angles are not right angles, right? So I'm gonna show you some pictures of what I mean, but we have a kite. So those are some really good examples of what a quadrilateral is. And we're also gonna talk about some non-examples. So let me just go back a bit. Here are some examples of quadrilaterals. I see 4 sides. And what are some non-examples? Non-examples are the opposite or something different from what a quadrilateral is. So if this is what a
It goes like
quadrilateral,
this.
right, okay, so this is, can you tell me what shape that is? It's definitely not 4 sides. It's definitely not straight sides either. That's like an arrow.
Curve.
Yeah, so it's curved, so that's good. An arrow definitely doesn't have 4 sides. So here's an arrow. Anything else that is definitely does not have 4 straight sides? Any other shape you know of?
A cube.
Cube. Well, a cube, that's a good example of a 3-dimensional shape. Maybe I would say that's a good example. A cube, yeah, but maybe the side of a cube would be a square, and that's a quadrilateral. I'm also thinking about a circle. So here's my bottle cap. Circles are everywhere, right? This doesn't have 4 straight sides. It has just one curve going all the way around. So that's a good example of something that's not a quadrilateral, right? Can you think of anything else in your room? I've got one more idea of what would be a non-example. Any other shape that's definitely not 4 sides, definitely not straight sides. Yes, go ahead.
A triangle.
Excellent, nice work. Triangle. Because a triangle has how many sides? 3, amazing, 3
sides.
straight sides. So we're gonna do something really quickly, and you did awesome. We're gonna look at some pictures of different things we might see, and we're gonna think about if they are quadrilaterals or if they're not quadrilaterals, right? Oh, before we go on, arrow, cube, circle, triangle. I thought about a few more examples, and I want to kind of include them before we start. A star. A star is a shape that has 4 or 5 points, and it has about 10 sides, right? So that's going to help us when we do our activity. So here we go. Ready? Take a look at the pictures. Do you know what this is? If you know, tell me what this looks like to you.
You play on that.
Right.
It's a board.
A checkerboard. And what shape do you see here?
Square.
Awesome. So give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down if you think it's a quadrilateral, if you think it's not a quadrilateral. If you think it is, give me a thumbs up. And if you think it's not, thumbs down. Good work. So it is a quadrilateral because it has what? Do you remember?
4 sides.
4, good. 4 straight sides. And it's a closed shape, right? So if you forget, this is our definition in our Freyer model, a closed shape with 4 straight sides. Awesome job. Let's look at this one. What is it? It's a window. And is this a quadrilateral? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Good work. Why is it not a quadrilateral? Can you tell me?
There's a lot of sides.
Right. So this one's a little tricky, I think. There are 8 sides all around this, but inside this window right here, what shape do you see?
I see a square.
Good. So I guess that one's a little tricky. So this outside window here, this is not a quadrilateral, but it's made up of small window panes that have squares inside, right? What about this? Good, nice thumbs up. This is a quadrilateral because it because it has four. Sorry, let me get some water. This is a quadrilateral because it has four straight sides and it's a closed shape. What about this one? We talked about this, right? Good, nice work. This is not a quadrilateral, and why not? Can you tell me?
It's a star. It's not straight.
Right, so it's not, and it has how many sides do you see on this star?
5.
So it has 5 points,
5 points.
and we can count the sides together. Let's count 1, 2, 3,
3,
4,
4,
5,
5,
6,
6,
7,
7, 8,
9,
9, 10.
sides. So that's definitely not a quadrilateral. Good job. Okay, let's do a couple more. It's a stop sign. Awesome, you're getting the hang of it. Nice work. Why is it not a quadrilateral?
There's more than 4 sides.
Good work. There are, how many can you count?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Good work. So there are 8 sides, and that's definitely not a quadrilateral. What about this sign? Amazing. Why is it a quadrilateral?
There's 4 sides, and they're the same. They're equal,
Yeah, you're on
and
to
they're
something.
closed.
Good work. So it's a closed shape with 4 sides, and it's also this. All the sides are the same length, and that would make it what shape? Can you tell? Shape would that be?
A square.
Good. A square is an example of a quadrilateral. I've got 3 more pictures, and then we're done. We're gonna move on. These look like tortilla chips, right? Good job. A thumbs down because it's not a quadrilateral. Why not?
There's 3 sides, not 4.
Yeah, awesome. It's a triangle shape. That's not a quadrilateral. This is what you said, right? A kite. Good. It's a quadrilateral because it has 4 straight sides. Do you remember what the word is for this? What do we call
A
this?
diamond
A diamond or
or a rhombus.
amazing. Good work. This is our last picture. Ready? This is a rug on a floor. Is this a quadrilateral or not? What do you think? Good. And it's not a quadrilateral because?
It doesn't have, it has more than 4 sides, and
More than 4. And it's a closed shape.
it has more than 4.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 sides. Good work. Nice job. We're all done. We're going to move on to our group activity. Nice work.